For better tech tips, people are bundling their own computers to play video games, of course. Stan Prager from GoGeeks is here with more on that. So Stan, I think of video games and I think of the controllers you can buy in the store like Xbox and PlayStation, but really it all stems from people who began playing on computers. And that's where it is now. People still use their computers for that.
Yeah, there's essentially three different types of gaming. Gaming has exploded, by the way.
It has.
It's going to be $180 billion.
And not just for kids.
No.
It's mostly adults.
Yeah, I mean, we have many customers that are gamers. All the guys who work for me are gamers. You know, so this is a big part of people's lives.
Sure.
And your top line gamer is like some guy in his 20s, early 30s. That's like a primary market for this.
And not to go off too much on a tangent, but people make a living being professional gamers and make tens of thousands of dollars a year.
That's correct. There's actually a school in Florida that teaches people to create video games, so you can, as an alternative to college.
I did not know that.
So there's a lot going on there. But so there's three different types of gaming. Yeah. You mentioned the first kind, which is called console gaming.
Okay.
So that's PlayStation and Xbox and things like that.
That's what many people are familiar with.
And then there's mobile device gaming, which has been kind of exploded over the last few years. People using tablets and whatever,
or
your phone or whatever to play.
Sure.
But then there's the dedicated, focused guys in PC gaming, which is an expanding market again. Because with PC gaming, you can play it incredibly competitively, and they do play online, with other people.
Right.
And you can really play very well if you have the right equipment.
That's the key, though.
The key is the right equipment. It's not cheap to have a good gaming system.
So you can't just go to a computer store and buy any old computer if you want it specifically for gaming.
That's correct.
It has to be tricked out.
Yeah, exactly. And so in many cases, so people sometimes get frustrated because if they buy a brand and then their gaming skills grow and their budget grows, they can't upgrade as well. So like at GoGeeks, we actually create a gaming line, and there are gaming lines available. But a lot of gamers build their own machines, or they buy it from someone like us who's going to build them a really top-line system that uses standard parts rather than proprietary parts, so that they can upgrade as time goes on. The graphics card is the central focus of this.
And that's what controls what you see on your screen?
Yes.
And the graphics of the game.
And that's also going to be, for competitive purposes, your speed. Your frames per second.
And if you have a slow speed, you can't compete against somebody who has a faster speed.
No, and a lot of these games, like the high-end games, you're talking games like Hitman and Battlefield and things like this, they won't play with a lousy graphics card, or they'll play like a PowerPoint. They're not really going to play, right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, a decent graphics cards run, $300 to $800. Some people spend $1,000 on a graphics card alone.
Just for that.
Just for the card, yeah. So you got people going to the store buying their kids a computer for $500, at the mall, and they can't play anything on it because it doesn't even have a graphics card. It's just integrated into the board.
So would you suggest then, if you're serious into gaming and PCs, it's probably a better route to have a computer built for your specific needs and wants?
Absolutely. Yeah, and there's other people who do it. We do it. It's just a small part of our line because there's only a certain audience for that. But those folks are really going, and we got a new one out called the Red Dragon, which just roars.
That's the name of the computer?
That's the name of the computer.
Now, are you a computer gamer?
No. I am not.
But all the guys who work with you
all
are.
the guys who work for me are. So I've learned a lot from that, and they help me spec these things out. And the machines we build, we have actual gamers building them, so we know what people need and what they
get better than that. The Red Dragon, that's
the Red Dragon, and it roars.
I'll bet it does. Good bumper sticker there.
Exactly.
And as far as we know, they're not stealing your identity. Maybe for next week we'll get into that.
Maybe that could be a good topic, but no Dr. Doom this week.
Awesome.
I promise.
Stan, good to see you.